Five, four, three, two, one. Let's get it.
Boom! We are here for the Season 9 CSFL draft. I got the Rhinos right beside me here, and I got everybody here with me, all the owners ready. Let's not wait any longer. We've been super excited about this. Everyone's been researching, drafting, watching the Rookie Bowl. They got their updated rosters. Now they got their rookie list that they can go off of, provided by the Demons. I want to give a big shout out to the Demons. Thank you so much for all the work that you put in getting this rookie list like perfect. You're going to see in the graphic right in front of us, there's a team column and a round column, and that's where the player is going to get picked up. And then this is also every rookie available. And with that said, we're going to get right into the first pick, and that is the Monsters. The Monsters, you're on the clock, buddy, in your first ever draft.
All right. With my first pick, I'm going with Ryan Wilson.
Oh, he goes with Ryan Wilson, the defensive tackle. Wow. What a great pick. What a great pick. I wasn't sure where he was going to go. They decided to go defensive line. And what a pick, big old Ryan Wilson, man. He's a big boy. Let's go take a quick look. Ryan Wilson, 6'3", 313 pounds, 21 years old, and he's 88 overall. And that brings us into the second pick, which is the Tigers. And we're gonna wait just a couple minutes while I basically talk about how sad this is that the Tigers are not present for their first ever draft. They are 3-12. They went 3-12. They have the second pick. We've messaged Brandon. If you're watching this now, I messaged you multiple times. I had the monster message you. I called you on Discord Messenger. We talked a few days ago. We talked about the 15th at 12 o'clock, and we're
We
here.
miss you, buddy.
And we miss you, man. And I feel terrible. But if you don't show up in the next minute or two, you're basically going to get pushed to the end of the round. Um, and we're going to make a decision as a league right there whether we're going to pick up a player for you or you might forfeit your pick. The draft order after the Tigers is the Bears are up at third at 5-10. The Wolverines at 5-10. The Demons are next at fifth pick for at 6 and
Can you get
9.
this?
The the
I'm on the phone.
the Piranhas are sixth um, at 7 and 8, and then we got Gorillas at seventh at 7 and 8 as well, and then the Cobras made the playoffs at the eighth seed at 8 and 7. The Wildcats 8 and 10 will be the ninth pick. Then we got the Scorpions as the 10th pick, also got 10 wins. Then we got the Gators, who finished at the second seed at 10 wins. They are 11th. And then we got the Werewolves at 12th at 9 and 6. The Dragons 13th, 10 and 5. The Vipers 10 and 5 as well, 14th. And then we got the Rhinos finishing off the round. We are 2 minutes into his 3-minute countdown, and it looks like the Tigers are going to have to be pushed to the end of the round. Unfortunately, we still have not
Crazy,
heard.
man.
It's crazy. I feel terrible.
It
So
is.
I'm,
It's
um,
post draft. He's not even here, man.
it's
Can't believe it.
devastating. It's absolutely devastating. I feel terrible for Brandon. I hope you're okay, buddy. We're all thinking about you, and hopefully you can, show up soon or pick up someone in
Yeah.
free agency that's going to really help you because they're going to really be behind. The next person really is the Wolverines that we got to get a hold of. Still haven't heard anything from the Wolverines yet, and he definitely did confirm. We even moved it to the 15th, so he's well aware that it's draft day. I'm gonna call him one last time while we sit here, but we're gonna move on now, I guess, to the third pick. Hold on one second. Hey, David. Hey, can you hear me?
Absolutely.
I didn't mean to do that, but now that whole conversation got recorded there. But so it's just the Tigers. So, anyways, we're moving on. Sorry, Tigers. That puts the Bears on the clock. Bears with the 3rd overall pick. Who you taking?
Pick him.
Corey Matthews, wide receiver.
Who you taking?
Corey Matthews, wide receiver.
I knew it.
Corey Matthews, wide receiver, goes to the Bears. What a
Bears
huge,
need that, man. Good pick, Bears.
what a huge pick. 6'3", 219 pounds, 22-year-old, and he's 87 overall. Going to a stacked defense now, going to an offense that could really use him. What a great pick for the
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah, there was no hesitation with that one, right?
Nope.
He was right on the ball, man. He was like 2 seconds he picked.
There was if the first pick wasn't who I thought it was, it was who I thought it was, I was going to take him.
Yeah.
I was going to take Ryan Wilson. So I had IG, Ryan Wilson, Dan May, and Omar Randall on the line. I would have ate everybody.
For sure, man. For sure, buddy.
I knew that's who you were gonna pick, Bears.
Oh yeah, I was going right for defense. That's me.
What was he, a defensive lineman?
He's a DT, so we'll run right next to IG, and I would have just played a 4-3.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Colin from the
What?
front desk of the Wolverines just called in. And with the 4th
Come
pick in the season 9 draft, the Wolverines are taking Romolo. Where are you? Halfback Johnny Romolo,
Oh,
the running back, 19-year-old, the youngest player in the draft, 85 overall, 90 speed. He has been really lacking in the speed department with his running backs, and now he gets one of the fastest running backs in the draft. Best running back, in my opinion. Some people think Justin Williams. I thought Jimmy Romolo was the best, or Johnny Romolo. Anyways, great pick for the Wolverines. Now, let's go to the next pick, which brings up the Demons. Demons, you're on the clock, buddy. You there? I know the Demons are there.
Worst case scenario, send the text.
No, he's there. He's updating the list.
Send the text.
He's ready.
Worst case
The
on
4th
Florida.
overall pick in the Season 9 CSFL draft, the Demons select wide receiver Nicholas Hawk.
Oh, Nicholas Hawk. He goes with a wide receiver.
Whoa.
And now his already stacked offense and stacked wide receiving core has the Hawk. Nicholas Hawk,
It wasn't too
6'2",
stacked. Look where he's picking in the draft.
21-year-old, 214 pounds, 85 overall. Another round 1 wide receiver for the Demons. Amazing. What a pickup. All right. There we go. So now we are the 6th pick, and that puts the Piranhas, Jay Bomber, in his first ever draft representing the Piranhas as their head coach and quarterback, first ever player in CSFL history to be a player and a coach. Jay Bomber, you're on the clock, buddy.
Yes, yes, I'm making history over here. That's what I do. And the Piranhas are selecting left defensive end J.J. Manning.
Oh, JJ Manning. Look at all this amazing picks by everybody. Great, great pick. JJ Manning now going to be on the opposite side, I'm assuming, of Clifford. Scott Clifford. He's going to have 2 amazing defensive ends. JJ Manning is 6'2", 22 years old, 87 overall defensive end, going to the Piranhas. The Rhinos won the last 2, and the only person to win it since then has been the Piranhas in season 6. So that's going to be exciting to see these Piranhas and how Jay Bomber's going to run that team. Let's move on to the next pick, which is the Gorillas. Gorillas, I know you're here. Excited for the Gorillas. They had a great, great season. 7 wins. Gorillas, you're on the clock.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you
No
got
problem.
you got 3 minutes. No rush. I just want to let you know you're on the clock. She has a great team, obviously with Ismail Pitts. They had a great rookie running back last season that they got. Great wide receivers. Let's see
I
what the
love
Gorillas do.
Pitts. Pitts is dope.
Yeah, let's see where the Gorillas go. They could go many different ways here.
I always was positive on him when she tried him in the preseason last year.
So yeah, we'll go through a quick there. So the Piranhas got JJ Manning. The Wolverines got their running back. I knew they were going to take a running back. That was just the best pick for them. That was a really, really big pick for them. It's going to really help William Taylor for the Wolverines. Also, the Demons pick up another star wide receiver, which is amazing. They're going to be incredibly hard to stop, which they already are. The Bears got the big wide receiver. That was crazy. What was I gonna say? The Monsters. The Monsters end up going with the big defensive tackle. First overall. That's incredible.
No, like no. I took sure 20 minutes ago.
That's what I'm saying. It's still in there.
Hey, Werewolves, your mic's on, my G.
No, sorry.
No, you're good.
Which demon receiver is going to end up in the graveyard?
None of them.
One of them's getting pushed down.
No, none of them. No. Hawk's amazing. Hawk's gonna rise. I don't know. These
Come down.
some people even said that Hawk was even better than Corey Matthews. I've heard a couple of people say that. But Corey Matthews is also let's go look at them actually. Let's put both of them back to back on the screen.
They're both almost the same height, same weight.
Yeah, same height, same weight.
One's faster.
One's faster, one's got better catching. Right?
One's more smart too. 6 points is nothing.
And the awareness is a big one. So Corey Matthews has definitely got better hands and has more awareness and has similar speed. So that's the big question. Well, the Bears might lean on that wide receiver more, maybe than the Demons, because the Demons got more heads to feed. But the Demons also have a better offense. I'm going to go out and say it. The Bears are more of a defensive team. That is trying to improve an offense and try to get more offensive presence, where the Demons are just already running up the score and now have another all-star in there. They also drafted a rookie wide receiver. I believe every year they had Jeffrey Smith, I believe it was, last season, and then they got they've gone wide receivers. They're looking for their star group, and I think they got it with the Hawk.
Benjamin Harris for the Bears. Another weapon
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Strickland's getting up
Yeah.
there, and this will definitely be a good replacement for him.
I really feel like Benjamin Harris too for the Bears really didn't live up to the hype. He really failed that team that is so high explosive team. If he doesn't do it with Corey Matthews, then we're gonna start looking at Benjamin
Okay,
Harris
gorillas
more.
are ready.
Okay, hold up.
All right, all right, all right.
Gorillas are ready.
Gorillas select Jesse Lee, left tackle,
Jesse
83 overall.
Lee, left tackle. Nice. Wow. The Gorillas. Good pick, Gorillas. 6'7", 23-year-old, 83 overall, and nobody saw that coming. A left tackle for the Gorillas, really locking down the trenches. Their left tackle is definitely getting old. And wow, I'm just shocked about that pick. Like
Well, that was a really good one.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it's a bad or it's obviously good for them. They know what they're doing, but wow, that's gonna leave a lot of people surprised on that one. But that's a great pick for the Gorillas. They really need to lock that front line down. That just goes to show you how much confidence they have in the guys they have. Wow.
That was
Okay.
left tackle? Who was
So-
that? Left tackle. What was his name?
Left tackle Jesse Lee, 6'7", 23 years old, and he's 83 overall. Goes to the Gorillas, and that puts the Cobras. Cobras, you're on the clock, my man.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, peoples. It's half time. It's pick your poison. Who's gonna do the job? Okay, so pretty interesting pick so far. Mine's gonna be for the Cobras, first round of the draft. Cobras are going first overall, middle linebacker, T.J. Harris.
T.J. Harris,
Interesting.
middle linebacker for the Cobras, 6'1",
Yeah, damn right.
209 pounds, 23
Oh,
years
yeah.
old, 80 overall. Wow, the Cobras pick up a middle linebacker to lock down an already really strong defense. Pair him up with the tank, Sherman tank, Colin Sherman. And now they got
Yeah.
big old TJ Harris in the middle there now. Wow, good pick, Cobras.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow. Okay. So that puts the Wildcats on the clock. And I just can't I'm just in total shock how this play is playing out. Super excited about this draft. Now I get to be excited for once, as I've been panicking all morning about where people are going and who's taking who. We're gonna go the Wildcats with absolutely no hesitation. Are definitely taking the cornerback Jensen Jacobs. He's
JJ.
JJ is going to be a Wildcat, and for two
That's good.
seasons in a row, the Wildcats pick a cornerback in the first round, first pick, as they picked Michael Gibbs last season and traded him
Yeah, that's
to
right.
the Dragons.
Yeah.
He's only 5'8", but I can relate. 173 pounds, 23 years old, 83 overall cornerback goes to the Wildcats, and that puts the Scorpions are on the clock, buddy.
This is wild.
This is wild.
I,
Wow. Take your time. Take your time. Brian Wilson goes to the Monsters for the first pick. Wow, I'm still shocked about that. I haven't even gotten over that yet. Never mind about the Demons and the Piranhas. I knew he was gonna. I really felt like that defensive end, if he was there, that was where the Piranhas were gonna take. I'm not shocked about that pick. The Demons really shocked me with another wide receiver. The Gorillas really shocked me with one of the best or the best left tackle. That one surprised me. The Cobras surprised me getting a middle linebacker there. And then the best cornerback just dropped right to the Wildcats, who, you know, had an amazing season, and now get like one of the best cornerbacks, and now the Scorpions on the clock. They got options. They got quite a few options here. Do they stick to what they wanted to do? Do they switch it up here because they might have a little bit more players fall down that they thought were going to go, or are they going to stick to their guns and take the guy that they need, or the guy that they wanted originally? It's got to be what's best.
He might switch it up. He's gonna switch it up. I got a feeling he's gonna switch it up.
And I feel like this is what surprises the draft. Like, you never know what someone's gonna pick, and I feel like the picks so far have been really crazy. Like, the first pick alone shocked everybody. I know for a fact.
Oh yeah, for sure, and it's exciting. And the Vipers actually called it before we started recording about how, you know, the draft is going to look a lot different because people are going to pick what they need more than what's the best out there because of
and
how
that's the thing.
it's gone.
Some people like, to all of us, the Wildcats' needs might be different than what your needs are, right? Like,
exactly. Yeah.
We might think you're running it this way, but you're actually running it this way, right? Like, that's where it comes.
That just shows the identity of each team, and like,
yeah,
since teams are established and know what their direction they're going, they're going to stick to their guns and see what's going to happen. You know.
Coming on 2 minutes.
Right.
Scorpions.
All right. Scorpions are going to be taking Eric Beatriz.
I knew it.
Cornerback.
Wow. They get the second best cornerback in the draft. Drops down to them to the 10th pick. Wow, what a pickup for the Scorpions. Yeah, there's lots you could talk about the Scorpions. Scorpions are a phenomenal team, did amazing on offense, made the playoffs, obviously got 10 wins, and now are shoring up their defense, and they're going to be a scary team next season. Now let's move on to the 11th pick, which is the Gators. Gators are on the clock.
Holy shit.
He's ready. Are you ready?
There's two of them I have in my mind, and I can't believe both of them had landed on my lap here, and I don't know who I should pick over the other, but I can't make a bad decision here. So the Gators are going to end up picking right outside linebacker, Blake Kuhn.
Right outside linebacker, Blake Kuhn? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
6'3", 23 years old, 84 overall. Monster. The best right outside linebacker for the rookie draft goes to the Gators. Amazing. And the 11th pick, he ends up getting the best right outside linebacker. All right. That brings up the Werewolves. Werewolves, buddy. I know you're there. How you doing?
I'm good. The Werewolves are going to select cornerback Ali Gabriel.
Ali Gabriel. Wow. The Werewolves take the 5'10", 20-year-old, 82 overall, Ali Gabriel. What an awesome name that is, by the way. And he ends up going to the Werewolves, who had the #1 ranked defense. So they're making their defense even stronger. Look, now we got 3 corners gone in the first round. All right, that brings up the Dragons. Dragons, you're on the clock. Are you going to text it in, or are you here? Oh, you might be texting it. This is amazing. My first overall player is still available. The Dragons take Marcus Ellis.
Oh, good pick.
Wide receiver?
Right guard.
No, that's the right guard. That's the right guard. That's
right guard.
That's the guard. Yeah.
That's a good pick.
The 87 overall.
Damn it, Dragons.
Right guard Six 6'4", 23-year-old drops all the way to the 13th pick, and the Dragons will not allow someone that good to go past them. What a great pick for the Dragons. Boom.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
Number one
and
player
like
on the board.
Said,
Wow.
and like the Dragons said, best player on the board.
Wow, what a great pick for the Dragons. That puts the Vipers on the clock, buddy.
Viper select cornerback Tommy Charles.
Tommy Charles. Tommy
Oh,
Charles.
That's a great pick.
The 5th rated or the 6th rated?
Y'all were already
5th
talking
rated.
about my stack corners, and now you let them fall to me.
Wow. Tommy Charles, 6'1", 205 pounds, 20 years old, 82 overall. Tommy, good old Tommy Charles, coming to the Vipers to, one of the best, if not the best, defense on paper for sure. The Vipers have a phenomenal team and now are getting a 3rd or 4th cornerback that could potentially start on a lot of teams. So
there's definitely going to be a battle at training camp for the corner position.
For sure. For sure. It's going to be very competitive. I'm excited to see anybody match up against the Vipers secondary. I can't wait to see the Demons actually play the Vipers with that loaded wide receiving core going against that loaded cornerbacks. That's going to be one you're going to mark on the calendar. Let's move on and get this going. We got the Rhinos now with waiting all that time, watching it all play out all in front of you here in person in the studio. Flew all the way out to PEI to come do this draft, and here you are, buddy, with the 15th pick on the draft.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Rhinos are in the process.
All right.
You're in the process. Oh, come on, buddy. You don't have your first pick ready?
You don't have your first pick ready?
All that time, bro?
Middle bro.
Waiting all that time?
Buddy, so much going on. All right.
You
Fumbling.
Oh, he's puzzling.
You fumbling the bag, bud.
Yeah, you had all that time. I already have my next pick ready to go, man.
Oh, too much time
around
celebrating
ahead.
the championship, eh? You forgot to study the
Hung
draft.
over there.
Listen to all this peanut gallery you guys hush over there. The champion's picking.
We coming for you, Rhinos.
The champion's picking, bud.
We're coming for you, Rhinos. I want to make sure you heard that.
Oh, I heard it. I've been hearing it all season.
Rhinos always take a long time to draft.
Yeah,
that's common.
That's true. That's true. Let's take a quick little overlook. He's got a couple minutes anyway. Let's look at this again. We had 4 corners go. We had a couple wide receivers go. We had that huge pick for the Dragons, getting a big left guard. I believe it was the guard. The right guard.
Can't wait for my DT to go all over that freaking guard.
Yeah, man, that monster's defensive tackle is literally a monster. They literally got a monster on the monsters.
Dragons, that was a good one.
Yeah. And yeah. Now we're just sit back and wait. The Werewolves also got another corner, which was I don't want to say surprising. They usually invest in their defense. The Werewolves are a very defensive team. They must have had their eye on that guy. No one picked up Duke Warner. He actually picked up Ali Gabriel over Duke Warner, or any other 82 on the board. There's a couple of them there, Ryan O'Donnell and Tommy Charles, but he picked Ali Gabriel. Also, the Vipers also picking up another cornerback. Tommy Charles is a huge pick for them, I think. Really good value pick at the end of 14th pick in the round. I guess the big shockers really so far are obviously the first round pick, and obviously the Gorillas and the Cobras are the real standout picks right now. They're going with their own formula, and I'm really excited to see that player play for both of them. and how they're going to progress, and they see a star in their player. So, also the Wolverines. I don't think we talked about the Wolverines that much and how they got the best running back in the draft with Johnny Romolo. I think that's going to be a huge, huge pick for them.
Yeah.
I think I think that was like the best pick that they could have made. I feel that way with the Piranhas, made one of the best picks that they could have made. The Tigers, I mean the Monsters, should I say.
Yeah.
The Monsters, they could have went anywhere. They could have picked that defensive tackle, that defensive end, or that wide receiver, and I would have been not surprised at all. But that defensive tackle going to the Monsters was a huge pick, and I'm glad he's happy with his guy. That's Mr. Monster. That's the first pick or the first draft pick in the Monsters franchise. So he's gonna be their first star. So that's a big deal. Ryan Wilson, the Monster. All right, Rhinos, you're at 2 minutes. You got 1 minute left.
All right, I'm making my pick.
You ready?
Yep.
There you go, buddy. Let the world know. They can hear you.
All right, Rhinos select first round halfback Justin Williams.
Oh, they're going with the running back, Justin Williams. I actually had them taking Isaac Cobb in the mock draft, and they end up going with Justin Williams. Wow, what huge value. They get the best rated. Some say it was Johnny Romolo, some say it's Justin Williams, but they get the best rated running back in the draft, 25 years old, 85 overall, 5'11", in the 15th pick. What a great pick for the Rhinos.
Definitely
Okay.
a sophomore rookie.
Now, that's the end of the first round. We still have not heard any communication at all from the Tigers. So that brings us back to them. We're here to take a second to mourn the Tigers franchise and their history, and we're here to mourn their upcoming season 9, as they're going to lose out on their first round draft pick. Any thoughts? Any owners here have a thought on
who's their oldest player? Replace their oldest player.
Do you guys really want to draft for the Tigers here?
Yeah. It's out at the end of the year, like after the draft, the free agency, they get to pick 5 guys before we get to pick 1. Basically, 6 guys.
No, I can't allow that either. They're just gonna have to pick in the free agency with the same order as everyone else. They're just gonna have a lot more urgency.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be cutting a lot of players, because a lot of you guys, just now that have everyone's attention, a lot of you guys got to make sure that you're under that 55 player mark. There's a bunch of you that are at 49 and 50, so you'll be fine for this 5 players that you're picking up in the rookie draft. But some of you are at like 52 and 53 and 54, and we'll have to make some cuts as well. But with that being said,
I get him a quarterback. Someone's got to lead his franchise.
Yeah.
He's already got 2. Yeah. Oh, I hear that. I see that. I see the pun in there. I see the pun. Nice. Yeah, Yeah.
It's the precedent we're going to start today, though. Like, whatever we choose.
I agree.
I think you should stick to your guns on what you think, Kamish.
Yeah.
I think I should too. I've just if everybody feels differently, then I'll go with how everybody feels. But if you guys feel the same way that I feel, then we're just gonna stick to the guns, and the Tigers officially forfeit their first overall pick. And ouch. Their first round draft pick, yeah. Ouch. Okay. Which brings us to the second round, and we are right at the top right now. Let's get through this draft, boys. People got places to be. Monsters, you're on the clock.
All right. With the first pick in the second round of the CSFL draft, the Monsters select. Get ready for the paparazzi, everybody. Brian O'Donnell.
Brian O'Donnell.
O'Donnell?
Cornerback.
Corner. cornerback, defensive back. Where are you?
McDonald. Yeah. Man, you had to
Ryan.
go for it, did you, monsters?
The Ryan O'Donnell. He is 6'1", 197 pounds, 22 years old. He's 82 overall. And Duke Warner once again gets passed up. And they go with Ryan O'Donnell. And Duke Warner's just sitting in the green room with his family still waiting.
Sorry, Will Levis. Maybe next time.
Ryan O'Donnell is a monster, and what a great pick for the Monsters. They have been drafting great. A big corner, big defense tackle. Looks like the Monsters are going defense so far. That brings us to the second pick, which is the Tigers, and they are now being pushed back to the second round. Once again, I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but they are being pushed back to the second round. Okay, that moves us to the third pick, which is the Bears. The Bears are on the clock.
The Bears. Strong safety, Billy Myers.
They are going with strong safety, Billy Myers, 6'4", 200.
That's a dog right there.
201 pounds, 23 years old, 84 overall. That is a big bear.
That's a dog right there.
And he's going to an already loaded and strong Bears team. What a great draft for the Bears, as they got the number 1 wide receiver and the number 1 strong safety. All right. Now that moves us to the Wolverines. The Wolverines are back on the clock. Let's go get the Wolverines back on the phone.
We'll go.
Here, Rhinos, you wanted the clock, you wanted the microphone? Here it is. While I get a hold of the Wolverines, break down the draft for us.
That's right, boys. The champ is here.
Oh, shit.
Everything's looking good. How's everybody feeling about their pick so far?
I'm hoping my next pick is still around.
I'm good.
The Bears are looking good. The Bears are looking hot right now.
That Bears pick in the second round is amazing.
They got help on their offense and their defense with 2 picks. Good stuff. Got a lot of players in the green room with their hopes of playing slowly dying.
Wait a minute. This is a thing of new beginnings, isn't it?
A new era.
New players, new faces. It's hope. We all got hope in our eyes.
New faces and new places, boys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wolverines.
Wolverines.
Just talk to him. He's get his pick right now. So he's on the clock. He's almost at the 2-minute mark already. So let's see his pick.
Oh, good pick, Bears. Good pick.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I had to go. I had to go take my dog outside for a little bit, but yeah, good pick, Bears. Damn.
Respect.
Come on, Gage, you got me.
Dragons, you're just a hater.
That pick I made was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Dragons just hating.
Oh, I know he does.
He hate us because he ain't us. At the second pick. I just take advantage of opportunities, all right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, man. Look, you want to win? Go ahead. Don't get mad that we get the players in the draft. Just be like that. Be like that, man.
Oh, here come the
Oh, I knew it.
Wolverines. The Wolverines select Duke Warner.
He had no choice. He had no
What
choice.
a great pick for the Wolverines. Duke Warner can finally leave the green room with his family. You're going to be a Wolverine, and they're going to start you right away. I know they are. But they're going to have Duke Warner alongside with Ty Ward, as the Wolverines had the first overall draft pick last season, and they picked the big #1 cornerback, Ty Ward, and now on the other side are going to have Duke Warner. Super excited to see that duo.
I feel like that's a great pick for the
Great pick.
the Wolverines. They needed a corner.
Great pick. Okay. That brings us to the 5th pick, which is the Demons. The Demons are back on the clock for the second round.
Come on, Demon, show us what you got, bud.
Demons got the microphone.
The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
I'm going to take Billy Francis, quarterback.
I knew it. Wait, actually,
Fuck that up.
Oh my God! What a pick! I just got a message from the Tigers. Can you believe it?
Oh yeah.
The Tigers just messaged me right now. Sorry to.
Serious?
Hold on. The Demons select the quarterback.
Yeah.
Billy Francis,
Billy Francis. Wow.
the #1 quarterback
They
in
pick
the
up the
draft.
#1.
The Demons finally did that. They went there, man.
They went to get a quarterback.
That's good so far away from my second pick. Okay. It's not only a talented one.
Who? Yeah, he just texted me now too. Oh, he about to be bad. He missed 2 picks. Damn.
Ouch.
Yeah, he's down 2 already, man.
Yeah.
He is down. Okay, so the Demons, I got to keep this going. The Demons picked the quarterback, Billy Francis, best quarterback in the draft. Amazing pick for the Demons. That brings us to the 6th pick, which is the Piranhas. Piranhas, you're back on the clock.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Jeez.
You got it, Jay. Let's go, man.
Boom, look at this. I just got a list from the Tigers. Boom, here we go. Oh,
How much you want to bet the players are going from this
you
list?
don't want to see this list. You don't want to see this list. I'm telling you, that is a heartbreaker. Anyways, go ahead, Piranhas. You're on the clock.
I bet you the players he has, most of them are gone already.
This probably are. But you know what? I might as well do this on mess anyway. The Piranhas will select
Get him.
running back Isaac Cobb.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice pick. Huge pick for the
Whoa.
Piranhas. And maybe
Yeah, that's good.
the predecessor of Willie Burnside. Will Isaac Cobb be the new Willie Burnside that we all love to see
Love
beat
to
other
hate.
people and
And
love to hate? That love to hate Willie Burnsides. So true.
I can't stand him, man.
You can't
Cobras
stand him.
don't
You
like
can't stop
Burnside,
him.
man.
Yeah.
You can't stand him, but you can't stop him.
No one's had a better run at a team than Willie Burnside's than against the Cobras, man. That's so I totally understand the pain there. Isaac Cobb, great pick, J Bomber. Great pick. All right. Gorillas are now back on the clock. Gorillas. Are you there? Yeah. Just want to make sure you're
Yeah,
good. Okay.
Gorillas select Lonnie Byram, right outside linebacker, 82 overall.
Ooh.
Hold on. Right outside linebacker.
Byron Wright?
No, Lonnie Byram.
Lonnie Byram, 6'1", 24-year-old, and he's 82 overall, right outside linebacker. Goes to the Gorillas. Wow. They're going for special players. They're looking deep into this draft, and the Gorillas are taking great picks here. That brings us to the Cobras. I know you're here, buddy. You're on the clock, my friend.
Yeah, I got you.
The Gorillas picked Lonnie Bryam, 6'1".
Wow.
Wow, 82
He was the
overall
fourth right
linebacker.
outside linebacker on my list. I got
Wow.
the first guy. Thank
They
goodness.
they see something in that guy. I hope they're right on Lonnie Bryam. That's quite the pick there.
All right, Cobras are going for our second pick in the second round. Cobras are going to grab quarterback Lucas Hendricks.
Quarterback. Yes. Yes. The tradition continues. And the Cobras get another quarterback. I love to see it. I cannot wait for Lucas Hendricks to start. He is a phenomenal player. 6'2", 21 years old, 84 overall. Can he lead the Cobras back to the promised land? Only Derek Albright could do it.
So. I hope so, man. It's got to happen soon.
Oh man, Lucas Hendricks. What a great name too. Hendricks is going to the Cobras.
No, I don't know if he's gonna take a guitar to the field like Jimi Hendrix, but I don't mind, man.
That's a nice name. I like that name.
Good pick,
Lucas
Cobras.
Hendricks.
Good pick.
Great pick for the Cobras. Okay. And that puts the Wildcats on the clock, and oh my goodness, I gotta digest what is going on here. I understand.
Come on, man. You got options. I know you love this, man.
Oh, this is pretty amazing for me. That's for sure. Wow. Okay.
Oh, John, you're up, man. You got to ghost pepper this pick, man. Let's see you. Let's do it.
There is a lot of options, and people think in the second round you wouldn't have much to pick from, but there's definitely a lot of options here still. So hold on.
If I feel like I know where he's going, I just feel it. And if he takes him, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh, I already know.
So the draft so far has been very interesting, guys. Let's get some owners' takes on it. So owners, what do y'all have to say on the draft so far this year from past drafts?
No comment.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the draft.
Oh, bet say less, but
I think this draft is improved. It's just improved with the players, the level, right? I mean, after the first two rounds for Cobras, I feel relaxed, man. So
yeah,
it's been going all right. Like every draft gets better because you kind of know what side you're gonna take. You know, what road you're gonna go for your team. You know, so you're not double, triple guessing all the time. You know, so it's for me, it's a bit quicker picks, and yeah, I feel comfortable usually after the first two rounds. You know, I can kind of settle in a little bit, see what everyone's going for.
All right, good take. Any other owners with opinions on this draft, or I'll take that as a no. But yeah,
come on, Rhinos, where you at? You always got something to say, little bro. Let's hear you.
He can't hear us. That's why. Hold on, I'm just.
Hold
on here.
I'm just shook right now that I have so many options. This is crazy. Like I watched last year's draft and I was like, "Oh snap!" Now I'm like, "Wow, I can get some players that I want." Some players.
All right, so the Wildcats are going to select right outside linebacker Thomas Robinson.
You son of a
6 foot, 221 pounds, 23 years old, 84 overall, going to the Wildcats in the bottom of the second round. Huge pick.
Good pick.
That is a good pick. That's actually an amazing pick. I ain't gonna hold you.
To get that in the second round is a really good pick for sure. Just gonna wait for the demons.
I knew it. I knew he was. I knew it. Ooh, I knew it. It's okay. We can regroup. Okay, regroup. Boom. Still good.
Monsters are feeling it, man. Monsters are feeling it.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. It's their first
Yeah.
ever draft, for sure. For sure. And
I
they
mean,
should be.
I'm surprised some of these people are still on the board. Like for real. I'm like serious. Some of these guys, I'm like looking like, whoa, they're still here.
Okay.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
are you there, Demons? Well, Demons might have walked away for a minute just because I didn't see them update the list here. But we will remember Thomas Robinson. That will put the Scorpions back on the clock. Scorpions, you're on the clock with the 10th overall pick, and I have a feeling I know where you're going.
dun 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 dun.
Scorpions?
Yeah, Scorpions are going to go wide receiver Rob Black.
Wide receiver.
I knew he was about to get him.
Wide
I
receiver
was actually surprised.
Rob
I'm
Black.
I
surprised on
knew
that
he
one.
was about to get him.
Great pick.
Oh man.
6'3", 23 years old, 80 overall. Rob
Yeah, that's a
Black.
good pick for the Scorps. Yeah.
Okay, so I should be writing this down. Can you
Rob
start?
John,
Can you,
held on the phone. I missed
no
all
problem.
the picks after the whole list.
Yeah, no problem. I figured you got caught up. That's why I wanted to write it down. So, you got the Cobras, you said?
Yeah, Lucas Hendricks is the last one I got.
Yeah, and then the Wildcats picked right outside linebacker Robinson. And the Scorpions picked wide receiver Rob Black.
That's it.
That's it. And now we're on to the Gators.
Oh shit!
Thank you, Demons.
Yeah, Gators, your turn, buddy. Let's get it.
Thank you, Demons. Really appreciate it.
Gator.
Okay.
Pacing's kind of messing me up.
Gators.
Come on, rival. What's up, rival? Let's go.
Let the
I might
Gators.
take 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, let the Gators have the floor here, and they're gonna make their decision. But yeah, let's hear your thoughts. Obviously, what you think, monsters, while we wait for the Gators' decision here. I wasn't sure that where the Scorpions were gonna go. Actually, I thought they were gonna go defense when they actually went with another wide receiver.
Yeah.
The Cobras getting the quarterback, man. Lucas Hendricks, I think, is really the big topic of the second round, in my opinion.
In my opinion,
he was good, man. He impressed me in the Rookie Bowl, man. So I had a good eye on him. Like I got to grab this.
Yeah, man. Lucas Hendricks, man, phenomenal player for sure. 6'2", 21 years old, second youngest player, second youngest quarterback in the draft. He's got a lot of potential. Yeah. And he's got a loaded team there with the Cobras, so I would love to see another quarterback hop in there and take over that team because he's got a great defense and a great supporting cast, amazing running back, great wide receivers, Brian Jones, the three Bryans, but the Brian Jones really stepped up in progressions, and so really excited about that. The Gorillas, or not the Gorillas, the Gators, should I say, picked. Who did they pick in the first round? Do you remember who the Gators picked in the first round?
Boom, right outside linebacker.
Oh, right outside linebackers. So which way will they go now? Looks like their star quarterback, Jimmy Capps, is still there. Will they go there, or will they? What other position do the Gators feel that they need? That's what we're about to find out. Scorpions picking Rob Black was a surprise. I'm pretty
cool.
pretty
I'm
shocked
good.
at that.
Yeah,
Go
I
look at his
honestly,
kick return.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
that's why. He's
that's
99.
why.
He was doing it in the Rookie Bowl. I had my eye on him. I would have picked him right now. You dirty bastard.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry, bud.
no,
Smart.
I
no.
wasn't gonna
You
let him
do this
drop
every
you.
time. You do this every time. Okay,
Gators.
cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick. I lost it. Free safety, right.
Free safety, Josh Wright, right?
Yeah.
Josh Wright.
Oh, you
Six
son of a.
6'3", 22 years old, 82 overall. Really good awareness. Josh Wright, free safety, goes to the Gators in the second round. That puts the Werewolves on the clock. Werewolves, are you there, buddy?
Yeah. I'll pick wide receiver Carl Patrick.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, he's number one. Jersey number one, Patrick. Yeah, I had my eye on that guy.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
Carl
So did
Patrick.
I, but had to go with the black with the kick returner.
6'1", 192 pounds, 24 years old, 83 overall, wide receiver, goes to the Werewolves. Werewolves have been making a lot of moves at wide receiver, with bringing in the two veterans, and now they bring in the young rookie Carl Patrick. They also had a great performance from Leon Green. They went rookie wide receiver. Leon Green played really good for the Werewolves as well, and now they got Carl Patrick in there.
Yeah, he's gonna mix it all up.
Yeah, excited to see the Werewolves with more offensive options as they're a great defensive team. And that brings the Dragons. Dragons, you're on the clock, buddy. Tight end.
Good pick.
Lawrence Sullivan. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Lawrence
Sullivan.
Sullivan, tight end, 6'4", 256 pounds, 22 years old, 81 overall. The Dragons get the best tight end in the draft. All right. And that brings up the Vipers. Vipers, you're on the clock.
Strong safety, Chris Wright.
They go with strong safety, Chris Wright, 6'1", 187 pounds. He's a lighter guy, but he's 22 years old, 82 overall, strong safety for the Vipers. Okay, let's make sure that we write that down if the Demons didn't get it. Let's make sure that they got it. Did they do the Werewolves pick? Yeah, they got the Werewolves, so they're... Oh, they got the Vipers too. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's go to the Rhinos. Rhinos, you're back on the clock at the bottom of the second.
I already got my pick. Rhinos are going defensive tackle Kyle Marquette.
Defensive tackle.
You know, I had a feeling Rhino's gonna do that. I had a feeling, man.
Rhinos.
Yeah.
Second best defensive tackle. 6'3", 304 pounds, 23 years old, 81 overall at the bottom of the second. Well, the Tigers put in their pick. So they'll be, and they sent me a couple picks here. So let's go get Kenneth Johnson. Goes to the Tigers. 6'1", 191 pounds, 24-year-old wide receiver. Goes to the Tigers. All right, and then that brings up. Thank goodness the Tigers. Like I feel so much better now. I just feel a little bit better.
Yeah, me
Now,
too. Yeah, I think everybody does, man. Because
that brings us back to the top of the third. We're in the third round. A couple more rounds, boys. Monsters, you're back on the clock.
all right, with the first pick of the third round in the CSFL draft, the Monsters select Desmond Oliver, left end.
Desmond Oliver. Let's go take a look.
Mr. Desi.
Desmond Oliver, the second best left end in the draft. 6'5",
286.
286. Of course, they go with the monster for the Monsters. 23 years old, 83 overall. The Monsters
He's
are
a
investing.
heavyweight, man.
They're
He's a
investing in their
heavyweight.
D line. Yeah, he is definitely a heavyweight. 280 pounds. He's got like 600 pounds of meat in 2 picks.
That's where all the Big Macs are gone, man. And McDonald's.
All right, and that brings up the Tigers for the second pick, and he's got another second pick in. And
All right.
I'm really excited about this pick because a lot of people have been talking about this pick, and he had him going pretty high, so he still might get the guy he wanted, which is pretty incredible. The Tigers select T.J. Jones. Left outside linebacker T.J. Jones, 6'7".
God dang it, man.
236 pounds, 23-year-old, 83 overall. The Tigers get a huge pick there, the best left outside linebacker in the third round. Wow.
Dang it, man.
The second pick.
I thought he was going to go in the first round, this guy. And he ends up going in the third round, and the Tigers still get him. Amazing pick. Okay.
I feel like people were sleeping on him, and that because a lot of people have an outside linebacker at the left end position, like outside linebacker. I feel like no one was really looking at him until later on. But thank God he's off the board. I think he was sleeper pick. He should have been picked off the board, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be picked early too, man.
Yeah, like if he wasn't drafted this round, like what? Man. But I'm just glad the Tigers got him. Like they need an outside linebacker, like for real.
Yeah, they do badly, and they do badly. So we're gonna see this guy shine on the Tigers. So every time we guys play the Tigers, you won't miss big old TJ Jones, 6'7".
Just like you won't miss the two big boys, the big monsters.
Yeah, big monsters. Wolverines are on the clock. They're ready. They've seen the message, so they're picking their guy. So, yeah, wow. Tigers pick up 2 big picks back to back. End up getting the best left outside linebacker. Oh yeah, no, it's the Bears. Sorry, the Bears. You're up next. Sorry, go ahead, Bears.
1 sec.
Almost skipped the Bears there. Jesus Christ.
What happened there?
I don't know what happened there. Sorry, Bears. Bears, you're on the clock. You haven't been making much noise. I'm used to hearing you.
I guess people are excited for this draft. Like it has been interesting so far, so I can't complain. Like I understand why people are like, whoa.
I'll take cornerback Troy Wade.
Ooh.
Cornerback.
Oh man.
Troy Wade. Cornerback. 6'1", 179 pounds, 22 years old. He is 91 speed. Yeah. And he's 6'2". Or no, 6'1", 88 speed. Sorry.
He's has acceleration and agility. 95 acceleration, 91 agility.
Wow, 95 acceleration for a cornerback. That's really good. Another great secondary player for the Bears. And that puts the Wolverines on the clock now, actually. Who is he going to pick? If he DMs me Troy Wade, that'd be really funny. But we'll see. We will see. Oh, he's typing now. Let's see what he says. Middle linebacker Curtis Jones. Wait, wrong name. What? You you were texting it, just untexted. I don't even know what you mean. Wait, wrong name. Middle linebacker. Who's he looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, Curtis Jones. He's a middle linebacker.
Is
Yeah,
that who he
that's
said? But he said, wait, wrong name.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
Oh,
right behind it. Like, look at that in the chat. Curtis Jones. Wait, wrong name. So, hold on. Oh, he's texting again. We're waiting. This draft is definitely taking a lot longer than normal, guys. I apologize. Looks like he's
Chris
going with.
Holmes. He wants Chris Holmes.
He wants Chris Holmes, left outside linebacker. Is that
No, there's a-
official?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says
there's a Chris Holmes.
Left outside linebacker, Chris Jones. Or Chris Holmes. Holmes.
God damn it.
Chris Holmes got it. Yeah, that's who he wants. Okay, boom. Wolverines got their outside linebacker, which brings the
Chris
Demons.
Holmes.
Demons are on the clock.
This whole draft been crazy, man.
Dragons got jokes, eh? Dragons got
Defensive
jokes.
tackle George Tate.
Oh, sorry. Defensive tackle?
Yeah, George Tate.
Oh, nice.
George Tate, 6'4", 305 pounds, 24 years old, 80 overall. Defensive tackle goes to the Demons, which puts the Piranhas on the clock. J Bomber.
God dang it. All the picks I wanted left already. Jeez.
Well, we see a defensive tackle now go in the first, second, and third round. Top 3 defensive tackles have gone, and there isn't much more for defensive tackle after that. We still got a few defensive ends, but the Piranhas already picked defensive end. We got a couple outside linebackers still available. Some cornerbacks and some free safeties.
Some strong safeties too.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the offense here. They got the top 3 running backs have been taken. 2 out of the top 3 quarterbacks have been taken. The top 5 wide receivers are gone. And a few linemen and a tight end. The Dragons picked a tight end and a lineman, so they're really investing in their front trenches there. Yeah, there's what will the Piranhas do here, as they have a lot of really good players on their team already.
All right, then. I'm gonna just wing it. The Piranhas will select cornerback Blake Brown.
Cornerback. That's a good pick. Blake Brown, 6'2". He's 25 years old, 80 overall, and that's great value for the third round, the bottom of the third round, or middle of the third round. Okay, that puts the Gorillas on the clock. Gorillas.
Okay, Gorillas select Ryan Glover, left outside linebacker.
Ryan Glover, left outside linebacker. Yep, got him. Ryan Glover, 6'1", 23 years old, 80 overall, goes to the Gorillas. Big outside linebacker there. Ryan Glover, he actually had a good rookie bowl too. and is actually a really good player. I think he's going to be one of those players that progress really well. Ryan Glover, great pick for the Gorillas. That puts the Cobras on the clock. Cobras.
Did you call my name?
I called your name. You're on the clock, my friend.
Righty. Here we go, fellas. All right, so got two. So we're in the third round, the S9 draft, and the Cobras had a couple that were kind of had my pockets picked, but let's see. I'm looking at here. Okay, what I like the strong safety, Xavier Vaughn. Let me grab that guy.
Good pick.
Strong safety. Let's go take a look. Xavier Vaughn, 6'2", 195 pounds, 23 years old, 80 overall, goes to the Cobras in the third round. Good pick, Cobras. And that puts the Wildcats on the clock. Let's go. Let's go.
So the Tigers got their pick in round 3, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
They just missed their first.
The Wildcats are going with free safety. Hudson, 6'5", 23 years old. Free safety.
He took my monster.
He took my
Maurice
monster.
Hudson.
He took my monster.
He's a monster.
Maurice.
Okay, that puts the Scorpions on the clock. Scorpions.
Right outside linebacker Dale Mills.
Good pick.
Right outside linebacker.
6'4",
Dale
202.
Mills. 6'4", 202 pounds, 23 years old, 83 overall. In the bottom of the third, that's great value for the Scorpions. That brings up the Gators. Gators are on the clock.
Looking over these options here.
Yep. While you guys wait, make sure you take a look at the list and get your picks ready so we can run through these last two rounds. As we should be able to get through them pretty quickly. Yeah, so the Gators.
Right now.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna keep talking till you're ready.
Right.
The Gators, 11th pick here in the third round. We got the Werewolves after that, then the Dragons, Vipers, and Rhinos. What do you think, Rhinos? What are you thinking? What are you thinking over there?
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. looking for diamonds, are you?
Yeah, every team needs to catch value now because most of the top picks are gone, and now it's hole fillers.
Yeah.
All hole fillers.
Yeah.
Players that need to be replaced on your current team should replace them right now.
Yeah, definitely this seems to be the rounds where people pick more what they need than what they want here, right? And need to go over their roster and see who's older, take a look at who they're going to cut and who they would like to replace with. But keep in mind, Lewis Sherman, the wide receiver who's up for Rookie of the Year, which pretty much should be Rookie of the Year for the Scorpions, was drafted in the third round. So there's still talent out there, depending on who you're going to start and the type of offense or defense that you run. Let's see if the Gorillas can take advantage of the third round here, and if all these franchises can take advantage of these fourth and fifth round. 2 more rounds, boys.
Almost there. All of us. People sick here. I gotta pick middle linebacker, Green. Dallas Green. What's that song he sings? Anybody's recite it for me?
Interception, Fred Warner. Sorry, I had to say it. Sorry, Rhinos.
Dallas Green. He can't hear you. Dallas Green, 6'1", 252 pounds, 22-year-old
pick
for the
Yeah,
Gators.
good pick, Gators.
Okay, that puts the Werewolves on the clock.
Yeah.
Werewolves. You ready, buddy?
Yep. I'm gonna take left end. Albert Durfree.
Albert Durfree. Yep. Albert Durfree, 6'2", 265 pounds, 23 years old, 83 overall. Defensive end that he's getting in the bottom of the third. Great value pick there for the Werewolves. And that puts the Dragons on the clock. Dragons, ready, buddy? The Dragons. Really curious what the Dragons are going to do this season, as they were really struggling with Marcus, their quarterback there, and then they put in Eric Watson, and Eric Watson just ran away with this franchise, and they did so good last season with Eric Watson at the helm. Really curious if Eric Watson's going to get another start, or if they're going to put in Marcus again. Marcus McNeil. What the heck are you talking about, Dragons? You're on the clock, Munchie.
Nice.
That's a good song too.
Good pick. Good pick. Good
Nigel Harrison.
Ah,
What position is that?
right outside. I think he's outside linebacker.
Oh, Harrison, I have him on my notes. Yeah, he's right outside linebacker.
John doesn't know it. Right outside linebacker, Nigel Harrison. Great pick. 6 foot, 231 pounds. Heavy guy. 23 years old, 82 overall. Great value pick. Great pick for the Dragons. Vipers, you're on the clock, my friend.
Right outside linebacker, Brian Wright.
Right outside
He's got two rights.
linebacker, Brian Wright.
Back to back.
5'11",
Damn.
220 pounds, 23 years old, 82 overall. Another great value pick for the Vipers. Rhinos, you're on the clock, buddy.
All right, Rhinos are selecting cornerback Brandon Johnson.
Cornerback Brandon Johnson, 6'1", 183 pounds, 23 years old, 80 overall. The last 80 overall, I believe, in the draft for cornerbacks goes to the Rhinos. Brandon Johnson. Okay. And that brings us to the top of the fourth round. Monsters, you're on the clock. Fourth round.
All right. With the first pick in the fourth round of the CSFL draft, the Monsters select. All right. Man. Oh, man.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
Bo Johnson, free safety.
Bo Johnson. Bo Johnson, the second rated free safety, 6 foot, 195 pounds, 23 years old, 80 overall. Big Bo Johnson going to be a monster. That's awesome. Okay, so that brings us to the Tigers. Let's go take a look at the Tigers list here. The Tigers are going with defensive back Travis Smith. 6'2", 233-pound cornerback. Wow.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy.
That's a heavy cornerback. 23 years old. Is going to the Tigers. Bears, you're on the clock.
Give me a minute. We're a little tight end, Brad Leonard.
Chad Leonard. What position is that?
I said tight end, Brad Leonard.
Tight end. Tight end, Brad Leonard. 6'7", 255 pounds, 22 years old. Imagine being 22 and 6'7". Holy moly. What a great pickup for the Bears. Another offensive weapon. That brings up the Wolverines. Wolverines are on the clock. Let's go message the Wolverines. All right. One more round. Or, well, finish this round and then one more round.
This is fun, man.
It's good, man. I'm glad you're having fun, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a bit of a process right now, but we have this whole season to watch this and play out and all these picks and all of last season when you're like, damn it, I wish I would have had another one of these. Well, this is your moment. This is your chance. This is where you got to get, this is where the good owners and the average owners and the great owners are really separated here, because this is the hard work, like the really doing the due diligence to go through the list, really going through the picks, really, analyzing your players and who you think are good. Viper said it perfectly too, that just because, you might not need that player, or you might not, there might be a more value player, it might be better to go for what you need. So there's definitely so many different strategies in this. That's why I love to see the draft play out. I'm going to watch this video again, I'm sure, as a bunch of us are, and it's going to be in history, so we can always go back and look. But I love to see the different strategies, and this is history for the CSFL, because you're going to go back and be like, man, I was one pick away from that guy, and look at him now, because every player progresses differently, right? So
yeah,
Wolverines are on the clock. Just waiting to hear back from them. Come on, Wolverines. I always do that. Never take advice from the Vipers. I don't know. I think the Vipers are great people to take advice from. They're doing really well. The results in they got results, man. What's going on, Wolverines? Might be back on the clock there. Okay, well, to be fair to everybody else, his 3 minutes is up, and he's getting pushed back to the end of this round. That's it. Okay, so the Demons are on the clock.
I'll take running back Jeff Williams.
Good pick.
Running back Jeff Williams, 6'1", 220 pounds, 22 years old, 84 overall in the 4th round. Great pick there for the Demons. That brings up the Piranhas. Piranhas, you're on the clock.
I'll take left outside linebacker Justin Estes.
Left outside linebacker.
Justin Estes?
Yeah.
Estes?
It's Estes.
Oh, Estes? Yep.
Yeah.
6'2", 246 pounds, 23 years old, 80 overall. Left outside linebacker goes to the Piranhas. That brings up the Gorillas. Gorillas, you're on the clock. Oh, I don't see the Gorillas. Oh, there she is.
Nobody's
Gorillas.
going for fullbacks, it seems, eh?
No.
Okay. The Gorillas select Demetrius Lott, wide receiver.
Ooh, wide receiver. Wide receiver.
Demetrius.
Demetrius
man.
Demetrius Lott. Good pick, Gorillas. 5'10", 175 pounds, 22 years old. They need
How does she
wide
know it looks
receivers.
that way?
All right. That means that the Cobras. Really, were you really gonna pick next, Cobras?
Yeah, man, I really was. I'm like checking it out. I'm like, okay, let's go up to the receivers. Okay, this guy looked good, and I'm just about to put a check mark on him, and then the gorilla snatch him from me. Man,
Oh, nice move by the Gorillas then. Cobras, you're on the clock, buddy.
yeah, cheeky move there, but smart. Okay, man. Let's see here. Okay, Cobras are gonna go with had a couple other options too, man, that were looking good, but I gotta just knock it down, man, to what's needed. So I'm gonna grab for me. Cobra's gonna grab right tackle Kenny Jenkins.
Right tackle Kenny Jenkins. Oh, he had to. You had
got
to
it,
get.
man. I had to.
He had to get. He had to. He had to get the Jenkins in there. 6'6", 341 pounds, 23 years old. The
You
right
got it,
tackle,
man.
Kenny Jenkins. I knew you were good. I should have known.
He's in there. He's in the family. He's in the family.
He's in the family. Nice. All right, Cobras. That puts the Wildcats. Oh, that puts the Wildcats up. Hold on 1 second there. Do. The Wildcats. Wildcats.
Dun 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 dun.
Is he gonna stick with his guns or is he gonna go to the left?
He's going to the left.
What's John gonna do? What are you gonna do, Johnny?
Yeah, man.
Johnny
In the
boy.
zone or-
What are you doing, Johnny boy?
What are you doing, Johnny boy?
What are you doing, Johnny boy?
Where's my stash, Johnny boy?
That's what my old boss. My old boss used to say that all the time. What are you doing, Johnny boy?
Oh, good.
Slim pickings, eh? I see.
John, did you go offense on your last pick? I think you did, didn't you?
I don't think I've picked offense yet.
Oh,
to be honest
it
with
was
you.
defense. Okay.
Yeah,
was
I
just
haven't picked an offensive player yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. You're leaving the offense in the dark, man.
Yeah, well, my offense is really good. Pat Hall lit it up. There's like the offense ain't the problem.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Pat Hall was running things, man, on your offense.
For sure. Let's go Curtis Jones, middle linebacker, 6 foot
Oh, nice one. Nice one.
6'1", 23
Good
years
pick.
old. We'll take him. I got a weak backup middle linebacker, and he will fit in just great behind Glenn Anderson. That puts the Scorpions on the clock. Scorpions. Scorpions are
Yeah,
on the West Coast.
I'm gonna take center Justin Mitchell.
Center Justin Mitchell. Justin Mitchell, the best center in the draft. 82 overall, 6'4", 328 pounds. Wow. Justin Mitchell goes to the Scorpions. That brings up the Gators. Gators, you're on the clock.
Thank you.
Wow.
Which one of those two guys are open? I think both of those guys are open.
After this, we got 4 more picks in this round, and then we only got 1 more round left, boys. Thank you so much for duking this out with us, guys, and thank you for being here for the draft. And I know this is a bit of a process, but it's well worth it, as we're going to watch all these players all season long go into the gridiron, the digital gridiron, and fight each other. And thanks for being a part of this league with me. And thank you so much. I have to give another shout out to the Demons. Thank you so much for doing the rookie teams and rounds for us. Thanks for doing all the spreadsheets for us. I really appreciate it. I know we all really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
sure.
excited.
We're ready.
I'm excited.
For sure, man.
Thanks, Gators are going to go ahead and pick defensive tackle Tate Miller.
Defensive tackle Tate Miller, 6'2", 271 pounds, 23 years old. Big old boy in the middle. Another defensive tackle, 4th one in the draft. That goes now to the Werewolves. Werewolves, you're on the clock.
Werewolves will select Joe Lewis, left tackle.
Oh, left tackle. Left tackle Joe Lewis, 6'6", 351 pounds, 22-year-old. Left tackle goes to the Werewolves. That brings up the Dragons. Dragons, you're on the clock. The Dragons.
Dragons.
Yep. Not sure if he can hear us.
They're still damn. Dragolos.
Dragons.
Dragons have a really, really good team. Really strong team.
Big facts.
They finished 3rd. They were 1 game away from the championship game. They lost to the Rhinos in the semifinals. They had Eric Watson, the veteran quarterback, trade come in from the Demons, and he really lit it up for the Dragons with Barry Perkins and Todd Kidd and Antonio Freeman they got there now, and they got Travis Stovall at running back, and now they're ensuring their offensive lineup, and they also have a really good defense already with Albert Maynor, as we all know, and now they got Michael Gibbs in there. They got quite a lot of all-star players that made the Snow Bowl as well, the all-star game. So the Dragons are well represented, and everybody knows how strong they are. They won the first ever CSFL champion, Season 1. So the Dragons are our staple team. And let's see if they can get back there, as they've only been to the championship once. But the Dragons are now getting into over 2 minutes. So it looks like we're going to have to push the Dragons back to the end of the round as well. Dragons, you there, buddy? Okay, so now that 3 minutes are up, I'm going to push the Dragons to the end of the round, which brings up the Vipers. Vipers, you're on the clock.
Fullback Derek Van.
Fullback Derek Van, the #1 rated fullback in the draft, 6 foot, 250 pounds. Holy smokes. 24 years old. The best fullback in the draft goes to the Vipers. Great value pick there. That brings up the Rhinos. Rhinos, what are you doing over there? Scheming and calculating. You're on the clock, buddy. One more round, boys. One more round. Thank you for your patience. This is definitely the longest draft we've ever had.
And the most shocking one, too, probably.
Definitely.
Talk to Rhinos about Marquardt.
Marquardt.
Marquardt. Whatever you say his name.
Marquardt.
Ready, Rhinos?
Yep. All right. Rhinos are selecting free safety Jason Williams.
Jerome Williams.
Free safety Jerome Williams. Okay. Can I have an extra piece of paper and your pen? Because the Demons just messaged me and said he'll be right back. So I'm just going to write this down. Old school way. Okay, we're going with Jerome. Jerome Williams. Free safety. Okay, and we push the Wolverines to the end of the round. And he has still not gotten back to me, so he's going to forfeit his pick. And the Dragons I pushed to the end of the round. Dragons, are you here? Oh, he's not even in the chat anymore. So I'm assuming he's forfeiting his pick as well, which means that we are on the back to the top of the 5th, which means Monsters are back on the clock.
Okay, before I make this pick, I just want to say thank you guys for this amazing opportunity to experience the draft. It's been fun. It's awesome. And I'm really having a great time. And this is entertaining. This is very entertaining.
Thanks for being here, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to hear that, man.
Nope, no problem. So I think I got all the picks I need. So this one is gonna be off the wall. So with the very last pick in the season 9, last round, the very first pick, the Monsters are going with a monster at right tackle, Marty Payne.
Ooh, bring the pain.
Oh, nice.
Marty Payne, and he's
Good pick, Monsters. That's
defensive end.
That's a
right tackle.
Right tackle.
No, he's right tackle, Marty Payne.
Sorry, right tackle.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Marty Payne. Oh, Demons are back. Did you get Jerome Williams for the Rhinos?
No.
Okay, they got a safety, free safety, Jerome Williams.
Okay, thanks.
And then you got the Monsters. tackle there.
Marty Payne, right tackle.
Marty Payne, okay, and then that brings up the Tigers.
Yeah, I got him.
Thank you, sir. And the Tigers are going. The Tigers are going with Will Taylor.
Oh, Will Taylor is the
left end. Will
left end
Taylor.
82. Good pick. Good pick.
Will
That's
Taylor.
a good pick.
That goes to the Tigers. Yep. And that brings up the Bears. Bears, you're on the clock.
One sec.
Yep. An hour and 40 minutes. We're usually done this in about an hour, so we're a little bit over, but that's because we had to wait, and I felt bad. But at least the Tigers got some picks in. Got a wide receiver, really good rated wide receiver actually, and they got a really good linebacker. In my opinion, one of the best linebackers. And then they just picked up a defensive end.
Give me Jimmy Caps.
Oh, the Bears! The Bears are taking the big quarterback, Jimmy Caps. The quarterback, 6 foot, 209 pounds, 24-year-old, second best quarterback in the draft, potentially the best.
I was gonna get Will
draft.
Taylor. I'm not even kidding you.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's not still Will Taylor.
Not even kidding you.
Oh, you don't need defensive linemen. You need a quarterback. That was a good pick.
Quarterbacks come and go.
Jimmy Caps. I'm excited to see him in a Bears uniform. Good pick, Bears.
You won't see him play anytime soon.
The Wolverines are being pushed back to the end of the round until I hear back from him, which means the Demons are back on the clock.
I'll take fullback Dan Walker.
Fullback Dan Walker.
All right, I'm gonna go watch my actual Bears get destroyed.
Talk to you soon, Bears. Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Have a good day, guys.
Hell yeah.
Dan
See you
Walker,
later.
second-rated fullback, goes to the Demons. And next is the Piranhas. Jay Bomber, you're on the clock, buddy. Last pick.
Yeah, just give him some time.
Yeah, no rush. Wow. The Bears got Jimmy Caps. I hope they start him. You went with Lucas Hendricks over Jimmy Caps, Cobras?
Yeah, I did.
Why is that, if you don't mind me asking? Is it just the name? The Hendricks got you, the name got you, wasn't
it? Both of them. Both names, Lucas and Hendricks. Nice. It's a nice name. Sounds kind of like a Hollywood kind of a rock star.
It does.
Kind of name, but it is catchy. But I did see him in the Rookie Bowl, man, and yeah, he was he showed some flashes of really good potential. So I was looking at the first one too, the first overall quarterback.
Billy
I didn't know who got that one. Yeah,
Billy.
I was looking at Francis too. Yeah.
Yeah, Demons got him in the second round.
But I decided to go with Hendricks for my second round. So, I'm thinking it's gonna really pay off. Once he gets settled into my offense.
Excited to see it. Like to see new quarterbacks in new places. It's always exciting. Piranhas are on the clock. They're up to
Yeah.
the around the 2-minute mark out of the 3 minutes. They got about another minute or so. Wow. All that work, all that anticipation went by pretty quick.
Whew. This has been a draft, man.
I'm excited for the Monsters too, man. Monsters, you get Serge Robertson. You ended up confident in him enough and confident enough in. I don't think did the Monsters go running back? I don't think he went running back either.
Nope.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Might be able to snatch.
I thought about it. And I just felt like I didn't study enough offense. I was focusing mainly on defense, honestly. So.
How soon are we going to do the free agents? Is it going to be done by Monday this weekend or next week Monday?
Well, we're not going to do free agents until everyone makes their cuts. So everyone's got to make all their cuts, and then all the cut players are going into free agency.
Deadline for that is what, like Wednesday or Thursday this week?
Yeah, I'm thinking this week. Yeah, that's a good idea. Make that this Wednesday or for this Thursday would be great.
All right. This was actually tough to do. So you know what? I might as well just do this. Piranhas will select Blake McCoy, cornerback.
Cornerback. Blake McCoy?
Yes.
Yep. 5'11", 161 pounds. Whoa, he's light. 161. 23 years old. Blake McCoy goes to the Piranhas.
Didn't make a tackle.
He's a stick.
Gorillas are on the clock. Vipers, are the Gorillas going to make a 5th round pick here? Oh, yeah, here she is. Gorillas are on the clock, and who are the Gorillas going to pick? They need a bunch of different players or a bunch of different places, so let's see which way they go here.
Okay, Gorillas select Brandon Newsome, center.
Brandon Newsome. Brandon Newsome. Good pick, Gorillas. 5'11", offensive lineman. 313 pounds, and he's 5'11".
He's a midget.
22 years old. 80 overall. What a monster of a bowling ball of a guy. Great pick for the Gorillas there. That brings the Cobras. Cobras, you're on the clock.
All right. The final round of the S9 draft. All right, 5th pick. Here we go. So was that a defensive line? What did the Gorillas pick? Was he a defensive line? Offensive. Okay, offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll scratch that off as one of my potentials. So
it's your last pick.
I hate last picks, man. Okay, let's see.
The first pick's gonna be.
Right guards. Center.
Let's take a look at this list real quick. The Bears getting Jimmy Caps in the 5th round
That's pretty cool.
might
That's gonna
be
be nice.
the best pick of the draft. Like for value, for time, like that's quite the pickup if he really pans out, ends up being a 5th round draft pick. That's pretty incredible.
Tackle.
Also, the Rhinos getting Justin Williams. That was a crazy value pick there. Bottom of the first round, getting the best running back in the draft, 85 overall. It's pretty incredible. To be honest with you, it's pretty incredible. What else? What else is an extremely valuable pick here?
Piranha's getting Cobb. Seeing Cobb out there is gonna be nice.
Yeah, Isaac Cobb for the Piranhas is going to be an all-star. I really feel like Isaac Cobb's a really, really good player. That's who I had the Rhinos taken at the bottom of the first round, and the Piranhas end up getting him.
Yeah, my running back, I took him. So
Which running back were you going for?
Justin Williams.
Justin Williams. Okay, so who's on the clock right now? Cobras?
I'm on the clock. Cobras, yeah.
Yep. All right. If you passed your 2-minute mark, you're coming up to the 3-minute mark.
Okay. So, going through my things here. Let me see the free safeties. I think there's a good bunch of free safeties still available.
Top 4 have gone.
Yeah. Okay.
One of them free
Right,
safeties
so-
was 6'4".
Yeah, Daniel Hunter. I got Hudson because he's 6'5". Also, the Scorpions getting the second best corner in the draft was pretty incredible. And the Wildcats getting the best cornerback in the draft was pretty insane.
Wolverines picking up that 83 rated corner as well.
Yeah, in the second round, that's huge value. Yeah, that's huge value. 2 corner. Jimmy Romolo and Kurt Warner. Okay, you're up to the 3-minute mark now, Cobras. You got
All
your
right.
pick?
Yeah, I'll pick. I'm gonna go. Cobra's gonna grab wide receiver in the 5th round. Ricky Carter.
Wide receiver Ricky Carter. 6 foot,
Yeah.
178 pounds, 22 years old, goes to the Cobras. Good pick, Cobras. Okay, and the Wildcats are on the clock. And the Wildcats are going to pick. Where is he? Joe Hawkins, right end. Joe Hawkins goes to the Wildcats. He's the #1 rated defensive end, right end, 6'3", 263 pounds. Goes to the Wildcats.
Yep.
That brings up the Scorpions.
That's good.
Scorpions, you're on the clock, buddy.
Roger Tidwell, right end.
Roger Tidwell, right end, 6'4", 247 pounds, 23 years old, goes to the Scorpions, and that brings up the Gorillas. Gorillas, you're on the clock.
I'm guessing you took his right end.
I'm guessing that too. Yeah, that's a good guess, J-Bone. I was thinking about going with Sean Edwards just because he's 6'5", but
Yeah, he's a tree, man. That's real talk.
I just like the speed from Hawkins. He's got 84 speed and 87 acceleration. So I like the fast speed.
All right, I'm gonna go finish watching the game.
Thank you, Scorpions. Talk to you soon,
Yeah.
my man.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah, see ya, man.
Gorillas. Or the Gators. I don't know why I keep saying Gorillas. Gators.
Oh, the Gators now.
Gators.
The Gators. I'm not gonna make history. Not this draft. Oh, go ahead. Get that cornerback, Ferguson.
Cornerback?
Yep.
Jeff Ferguson?
Yep. 76.
Yeah, 6 foot, 190 pounds, 23 years old. Jeff Ferguson goes to the Gators, and that brings up the Werewolves. Werewolves, you're on the clock, my friend.
I'll select right end Sean Edwards.
Sean Edwards, nice pickup, Werewolves. 6'5", 249 pounds, 24 years old. Second best right end in the draft. Thank you so much, Werewolves. Great draft. Dragons are on the clock, but they pushed. Sorry, guys, I had to run. The Dragons will forfeit the remaining picks. Okay, so the Dragons are off the clock. That puts up the Vipers. Vipers are on the clock, and they're not here, so they forfeit their pick as well. I'm assuming, unless Gorillas, does the Vipers want to draft still, Gorillas?
The Vipers are here.
Okay. Vipers are on the clock.
Just 1 second.
Yep, no rush. Thank you. Okay. So the Vipers and then the Rhinos, and that's it. 2 more picks.
Turkey's cooked.
Yeah, we're close to the end.
Wow, this is
Gonna happen, man.
This
This
gonna
was the
be-
longest draft.
Oh,
I
for
think.
sure,
You
by
know?
far.
Yeah, man,
oh,
it's
for
almost
sure.
2 hours.
Yeah, almost 2 hours. I got an hour and 57 minutes recording. I'm gonna upload a 2-hour video. It's gonna be like a whole game. It's longer than our games. It's okay.
Yeah, true.
I try to get it done in an hour, but it's just how it is.
Take left tackle Josh Berry.
Left tackle Josh Berry. Thank you, Vipers. Good pick. Josh Berry, 6'3", 314 pounds, 23 years old. Left tackle goes to the Vipers, and that puts the Rhinos with the final pick. Rhinos, season 8 champion, season 7 champion. Rhinos. You got the floor, buddy, with the last pick of the draft.
Last pick of the draft. 2 players. Debating over right now, but yeah, I think I'm going to go defensive tackle Seth Foster.
Oh, he goes with another defensive tackle. Defensive tackle Seth Foster. There he is. 300 pounds, 6 foot. And that's it for the draft. That was an awesome draft. Good drafting, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this entire video, then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are a diehard fan. Good luck in season 9, everybody. With your rookies.
For sure, man. It's gonna